Vintage hats, shirts, golf gear supreme. Raiders of resale, living the dream. From whatnot to eBay, we score the loot. Vintage finds in every pursuit. Tips to cash in, stories so grand. Reselling Raiders, rulers of the land. Reselling Raiders, treasure we chase. Hathouse fired up, coaching the race. Vintage hat shirts, golf gear supreme. Raiders of resale, living the dream. Tune in, hear the lore. Reselling Raiders, always more.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Reselling Raiders podcast, where we talk everything from eBay to whatnot. I'm Hathouse, joined by Coach Porch and Fired Up Finds.
Just in case you didn't know who I was.
He's got the hat tonight. We have a jam-packed show. We're going to talk about promoting your business, and I also have a great rank it for tonight. It's a little bit, it'll be a little bit different, but it'll be a good one. And as always, we have tons of bolos that we get to at the end of the show. If you're new here, we appreciate you, but they are listening to us from Chicago, Illinois, Dallas, Texas, Phoenix, Arizona, and Oklahoma City. Those are the most downloaded places. So
Little
we
freaking
really appreciate
hometown
you.
favorite right there.
Yeah,
Steven.
Oh boy.
I'm becoming a favorite in Oklahoma. I bet I'm the number one reselling podcast with an E on it in Oklahoma too.
Yes,
Ooh.
dude.
It's everything we wanted to be.
And it's high competition.
As always, the newest episodes are ad-free
Ad-free.
on YouTube, so make sure you check them out there. But if you're listening on podcasts, leave us a 5-star review. We really appreciate that. And hit us up. What do you think about going live on X? I'd like to hear from you guys. Do you guys use X? Would you would you join the live there or watch the replays there? Let me know in the comments later what you think about that. I might start putting it on X, so we'll see.
I think we should, dude.
You think so?
Yeah, I think we should.
I think X is great, and I don't know. I think it would be really good to put it there as well.
It is, as long as your algorithm isn't too crazy.
Right.
Dude, hey, listen, you click on something, the wrong thing 2 times, your algorithm starts taking a hard left turn, dude. And you're like, whoa, I got to get this thing back on the track.
Or right turn, whichever way you swing.
Oh, yeah. That was not a left or right. It goes far off the tracks. And you're like, well, dude, I got to get this thing back to the stuff that I like.
Yeah, you just like start clicking on everything that.
Oh, yeah, dude.
The opposite of what you were clicking on.
Yeah, dude. Exactly. Exactly.
Remember, memberships are live. We appreciate all of our members, and they're always entered into the giveaway that we do every single week. And then if you're in the chat and you post a chat at any point during the podcast while we're live, you will also get an entry into the giveaway as well. So make sure if you're on Instagram, I haven't said this in a while, you got to make sure you get over to YouTube to get into the chat. I can't monitor the chat on Instagram. It's all the chat from YouTube. So with all that out of the way, I know I say we're ad free, but we still got to pay the bills.
We got to pay the bills. And I want to tell you right now, we want to give a big shout out to Newport cigarettes. Okay? Because who needs clean lungs when you can have a mentholated frostbite delivered straight into your alveoli? Forget yoga, forget meditation. True relaxation is coughing up a lung while pretending it's just a menthol burn. Want to smell like regret marinated in peppermint? Boom, Newport. Sure, you can take a jog, eat some kale, drink a green smoothie, but why? When you could smoke your way into an early grave with the cool confidence of someone who said YOLO and actually meant it. Newport. Because the only thing cooler than menthol is pretending you're not slowly speedrunning your own obituary. Thank you, Newport cigarettes.
Newport
You're not,
cigarettes.
if you're not smoking Newports, dude, you're not even smoking. So get with the times.
Talk about a great selling hat too. Newport cigarettes. They're hard to come by.
Yep.
They sell quick.
I've always been a Newport hunter guy myself, so not much into the shorties.
Yeah. Do you really smoke? Have you ever been a smoker?
Yeah, I mean, I have. I've smoked my fair share of cigarettes for sure.
Yeah. I had
Oh, yeah.
Camel Lights. I smoked for like almost like 18 years, and I don't
I was a
smoke
Marlboro
anymore.
Light guy.
There you go. See, we had more in common than we even knew.
Yeah.
Literally just woke up one day and said, "That's it, I'm done."
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I was ever like a
You wearing a 2-pack a day,
everyday
guy?
smoker, but dude, even right now, dude, if I'm going golfing, I might get me a pack of cigarettes. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you're part of it. You're part of that younger generation. You're little B's brother there, not an uncle. So
Yeah, exactly.
You guys didn't really know how to hard smoke.
Dude.
I would have never taken you for a Newport guy though.
Oh, dude. Oh, I love a Newport. I love a menthol cigarette. I'm telling you that right now. If I'm about to smoke, dude, a
He's a
menthol
Jack's guy.
cigarette is so delicious on the palate, dude.
Hey,
Woo!
not to mention that the Newport colors are very close.
Dude, that is a good hat. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
I
babe.
don't know where you bought that,
Hey.
but that is a good one. Dude, Camel
Dude.
Crushes, I'm not even gonna lie, dude. You can say what you want. They're delicious.
Are
okay?
They're still a thing? You can still
I don't know.
squish the thing and
I don't know, but I know in
release
high
some
school,
menthol?
dude, we crushed tons of Camel Crushes. Dude, we were freaking putting a hurting on those things.
You thought you were so cool out there.
Oh, 100%.
Crushing those up.
Oh yeah, 100%. You go up to one of the ladies, you're like, "Hey, you want a freaking menthol, or do you want just a freaking raw dog?" And then you could just they could have whatever they wanted.
You could go either way.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Very
was
flexible.
awesome.
Goes,
Smoke
Smoke
more.
goes
Bring,
both
make cigarette smoking cool again.
Is
might have to pass on.
we're
that
gonna get flagged on YouTube. I don't. Can you even talk about cigarettes anymore? It's
Dude,
don't
why
know.
not?
faux
not,
pas. I think it's one of those things you just can't.
I
talk
think we
about.
need more cigarettes.
You do.
Yeah, I think we need more cigarettes, dude.
People
like-
would be calmer.
Now,
wouldn't be
dude,
able to yell at
because
each-
now
people smoke
everybody's
more.
yeah, everybody's freaking everywhere, blowing clouds of freaking passion
vape,
fruit,
yeah. But if
freaking
people actually smoked regular cigarettes, they wouldn't be able to yell at each other because their lungs would hurt so bad.
Exactly, dude. And now you're in Applebee's trying to enjoy a nice freaking steak, and you're getting freaking passion fruit clouds coming your way, dude. It's annoying.
Make America smoke again.
I
Yes,
think
make them smoke again.
Buffalo Wild Wings like the only place you can still smoke.
No,
You can't even smoke there anymore?
No.
No way.
I
The
thought you
only-
could smoke there.
We have a couple places in Jack's that are smoking bars, but they cannot serve food. They can only be bar. Like the dive bar right across the street from my house is a is a smoking bar, but even those are like few and far between.
And you can't even eat. Some
Yeah,
cheese
I mean,
sticks
you can
and
bring
smoke
in
a
your own
cigarette?
food if you want, but they don't serve food there.
Wild.
I know.
Wild. Well, we
I
should
know,
all
we
start
need-
living longer.
Yeah, well, maybe. Probably not, but maybe.
All right.
Dude, I know some people. Listen. In my job, dude, I've been to some people that are in their 80s, dude, that have been smoking since they were like 12. You know what I
know.
mean? That are
Have
just
you ever-
plugging along.
Have you ever seen that video? It's a kind of a viral video, goes around every now and then, and they ask this lady what her secret is. She's like 109 or whatever, why she lives so long, and she's like, "I drink 2 Dr. Peppers every single day."
Oh yeah, yeah, dude.
That's me.
amazing.
Yeah, I'm at
That is
least 2
amazing.
Dr. Peppers a day, just because she said so.
Yeah. She obviously knows something that we don't. So I'm about to follow her advice. You know what I mean?
Get on the Dr. Pepper train.
Yeah.
DP.
And when you
DP
don't
and
drink
cigarette.
Dr. Pepper, dude, drink LaCroix, dude, because these are delicious.
Man,
What was the
Tobacco Road's gonna owe us some money after this one.
Oh, dude, I'm just telling you right now, dude. More people should be smoking.
Oh, can you see it all, Brandon?
What does he say?
He's trying to see.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got some freaking heaters in the background. What? Wait. So let me ask. We just did an impromptu whatnot today.
Yeah, I
Just off the cuff, scheduled it today and just ripped, or what?
Yeah, I scheduled it this morning and we just did it this afternoon. We hadn't been able to list much since Mary's
I'm absolutely
still
salty
down.
about it, by the way. I'm
Yeah?
salty.
Yeah. So I was
Salty.
like, well, I'll sell some hats. I don't mind selling hats. And so
I was working from home today. I belled that shit. I had 20 hats picked out and belled and got not a single notification.
I think I might go again tomorrow, Friday night. I mean, I didn't sell a whole lot of hats. I sold some good hats. So it worked
check
out.
to see if the ones I saved are still
Yeah,
there.
I saw Mr. T get the Dolphins sports specialties, right? He'll
Donnie,
do well in those.
I have so Donnie's talking about there's a Clydesdale Budweiser hat that I still have. I sold the meshback trucker one a couple of weeks ago for like $50.
Yes.
I was gonna need it for 40 on whatnot. But I don't know. I might save it I might run another show Friday night. I don't mind just hanging out there for an hour. And if somebody wants to buy something, then I'll sell something. If not, I won't. But I don't know. I was pleased with it, and I also like just talking about the hat shapers. And if somebody wants one, I mean, I had some people hit me up this week and wanted some hat shapers, and so I was like, well, I'll go live if you want to get on there. You can buy one and get a little bit better deal because it is the best price when you want a hat shaper. So it was good. It was fun for an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a massive pile of hats that need cleaned and shaped. I got a Gators sports specialty script today. It was a twill one, so not the world's greatest thing, but still cool for $1.
Is it white?
Yep. And then I got some other I got the game split bar 95 Gator one and some other kind of stuff like that. So I have a lot of hats that need to be cleaned and shaped for the raid train next week.
We really need them Gators to win. Because they're about to fire their coach, and they're on the skid.
Yep, it's that's the and Brandon was talking about that the other day. He was like
yes, they are.
He feels like the college football memorabilia or vintage clothing, stuff like that or whatever is like very fair weather. You know what I mean? Like if that team's doing well, dude, then you're about to then you're gonna get a high price for them.
Oh yeah.
If they're not, then it'll.
You got to sell to the bandwagoners. You have to. That's where the money is.
Yeah, you can definitely
until I sell all of it.
You can definitely tell when a game's on, and you sell a couple of hats from that team. I don't know. I've debated on whether to change prices during the season or whatnot.
Yeah.
I never really have gotten that deep into it to try to hike the prices up on the teams that are doing well.
Yeah.
Well, you might want to lower the prices on your Miami Dolphin hats.
Yeah. Are they down?
They're only down 14-7.
Yeah. I think they're struggling too, but
yeah, they are. Just like the old Texans are struggling, dude, and the Jags play them this weekend at home, dude. And
Mayfield made them look silly. That was a great game.
Yeah. You guys should have seen. Brandon and I absolutely losing our minds at work on Sunday watching the Jags game. I personally.
So Donnie asked if we're going to preload. So we're talking about promoting and kind of getting our show ready for the hat raid train that's coming up. And he asked, are y'all going to preload your show for the raid train?
Donnie, for me, no, I will do it the same way I'm going to do the hat show on Saturday.
Yeah.
And
I'll get this up here just like this. Okay. And then I'll do a preview video that I'll put up with the thumbnail for the show. and then that'll give everybody an idea of what they're looking for, and they can call it out as they see it, or we'll just rock through all the hats that I can.
Yeah, because we get 45-minute sets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna preload. There's like
I'm not preloading.
there's
I'm thinking
some
about doing
that deserve it,
15
maybe,
second sudden death. $3
Yeah.
starts, 15-second sudden death.
Yeah, there's some hats that I have that like would probably benefit from a preload, but
Like
I'm
this
gonna
one.
do it. That's a good hat. That is a good hat.
So, like, for people that may be new to Whatnot, there's a couple of ways to go about it. We're talking about preloading hats or preloading the show where people can kind of look at all the pictures and know exactly what you're going to do. But the way that we kind of like to promote here, and it's kind of, I think I don't know that Mike does it as much, but we'll like take video or pictures of everything that we're going to have in the show and kind of use that for like our social media or to put on the actual show that we're going to have, and kind of promote it that way. And I've had pretty good success with like taking a good video and using that as kind of the promotion. And then I want the show to kind of be able to move however it needs to move. I don't want to tell everybody else this is exactly what I'm doing. I kind of want the people engaged with what's next, and kind of some people may ask for something and I may not want to be running that yet, but I still want people to be asking and then be able to show next whatever they want to, if I can, if it makes sense for the show.
For those of you that are wondering what we're talking about, so here's a show. It's going to start tomorrow, right? And if you go to the store, this person has actually taken pictures of their items and loaded them up for you to review. You can pre-bid on it. You can buy them now. Please don't let me hit a button and buy some. And that's pretty much what preloading your show means.
Yeah, it's just like kind of almost like going through a eBay listing in a way,
Right?
just on there. And like I said, there's benefits to it, in my opinion, and there's also, kind of downfalls to it. I think definitely one of the benefits is showing everybody what you have.
What you have, yeah.
One of the downfall, I'd say the biggest downfall is Whatnot's an impulsive place. It's an impulsive marketplace. And so when you throw something in front of somebody's face that they weren't thinking about wanting, or thinking about maybe what that cost on another platform or whatever,
yes,
you potentially, I'm not saying all the time, but you potentially can sell it for a higher price, because now they haven't had the ability to look at this thing for the last 4 or 5 days and really kind of marinate on if they want it or not. You put this thing in front of their face and you say you have 15 seconds to decide A, if you want it, and B, how much you're willing to pay for it. And
it
obviously,
depends on what you're selling and what your shows are going to be.
Yeah. And like it also depends on what's your starting price. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of people on there that do say new with tag stuff that have built an entire following on that. And maybe they start their new with tag stuff at say $39 or whatever. You know what I mean? So they're already
to follow up on what you're saying, what Amanda asked you right here is, did you preload the Red Hot Chili Pepper shirt? Yes. It also determines not just your starting price, but in your instance, it determined your ending price.
Yeah.
Because it let you build that up to the show and through the show as well.
Yeah.
Which was a great marketing piece on your behalf, because I remember distinctly during that show, there was 2 or 3 different items in there that you wanted to build as high as possible. And you kept telling people, because you had the listings, plus you had your generic as well. So you could do it both ways in a show.
Yeah.
So Mike had this one show where he had some really solid pieces that he wanted the people to see in advance and see throughout the show. And he kept teasing them while he was running the show, saying, it's all, well, I don't know. It's almost there, but I don't know. It's quite where I'm ready to run it yet. And they kept up in the pre-bid until it got to a certain amount, and it kicked off right there.
Yeah.
I don't know that you could have ever got the Red Hot Chili Peppers to do that again, but
yeah, probably not.
The other
that's
pieces
also
were awesome.
Yeah, that's also one of the things too, where it's like putting an item on eBay auction, right? And like I think we talked about this the last 2 weeks. When like something generates a lot of interest, and you're unsure of the value of it because say there's nothing like it, or and it's generating a lot of traffic over the course of hours to a day or whatever, and you might just take that thing down and repop it up there on auction. You know what I mean? And that's another one of those things on Whatnot, is when you don't know the value of something, if there's not a comparison out there in not just a Whatnot market space, but just a market space in general, those ones might serve you better to preload, because then it gives people more opportunity to look at it instead of it being an in your face thing. And like that Red Hot Chili Peppers, if I would have done a not preloaded of that and just put it up there, who knows what it would have went for, but I think we can all pretty confidently say that it would have not went for anywhere near the price that it did. And so,
right.
You know what I mean? Like there's always, with a lot of the hats that the three of us will run next week in the raid train, there's probably comps on virtually every single hat that we're going to have. You know what I mean? And and if there's not a comp, you have probably sold something so similar to that hat already that you just know that if you were to put it on another marketplace, it would go for X number of dollars. So, you're not really taking as much of a gamble, I guess, on something that could be like maybe an ultra rare piece that is, could go for a ton of money. So
yeah, and I've also found like preloading, if you preload too much, I don't think you want them to know like the entire show. I mean, some people will just check out. I mean, if they don't see what they want, then you don't get, kind of like you were talking about, you don't get that excitement of what might be next.
Yeah.
And some people might just check out if they didn't see anything that they kind of liked. And then you can go, I kind of misspoke. You can still go in whatever order you want. I mean, you can still start whatever hat that you want, but I feel like people sometimes get lost in the store too. And I loaded I had 250 items in my store when I went live this afternoon.
I went through all of them.
you can sort. I mean, you could type in golf in my store and you could find all the golf hats, or you could type.
I was looking at everything, really.
But it's really a lot, and I don't know. I don't know. I think
it's just it's literally.
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh shit. We did it again, dude.
Big giant stores can get overwhelming, and you will lose patience and interest. So,
I tell you what, I am excited
I think it's
about.
Good to do both.
Yeah,
I sold like 6 earbuds on Whatnot in the past this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. There was like 6 earbuds that sold on Whatnot, so I was pretty stoked about that. I didn't think they would take off there, but they're kind of doing a little bit better. So selling more earbuds.
I looked at them. I almost bought a pair myself.
Well, you should. It's a great deal.
Well,
yeah. Hey, listen, Rob will buy anything. So
I got screwed with the notification. So,
Steven, what hat is that you're wearing?
I had it made. I had it made for our band.
What band is it?
It's my son's band, like marching band season. It's for marching band.
Nice.
Yep. I was going.
Is that his high school, or is that what?
Yeah, I was going to try Sepulpa.
Sepulpa.
It's a town. Have you watched Twister? Twister 2.
The
second
movie
Jesus
about
Christ, that was
the movie about
one
tornadoes.
Of my son's favorite movies.
Tornadoes, yeah.
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 And so
We got cows.
they talk about Sapulpa in that movie.
Nice.
But
Nice.
yeah, I thought I'd make all the other band parents jealous of the best looking Sapulpa band hat.
Yeah, exactly.
The only thing I didn't do is I don't know what the deal is with the upside down letters. I'm just not a big fan of it. I mean, I don't get it really. I don't why.
It's a
Me
fad
neither.
right now.
Yeah. So
Neither.
right side up letters so you could.
It's just like ropes are back in style.
Yeah.
Dude, how about old boy freaking banning me last night from his freaking whatnot show, dude?
Man, that was
Oh, what a
crazy.
joke.
This freaking guy, dude. So listen up, guys. There's this guy on whatnot. What is it? Our shopping store. What is it
I
called?
got it right here.
Yeah.
Here. Hold on. I texted
Rob will
it
tell
to
you.
guys.
This guy, right? We get a text last night from Steven, and he's like,
It wasn't
this
for
dude
me.
is just, it wasn't from Steven. And he's like, this guy is just blatantly selling the
Our
fakest
shopping
Goran bro.
stop.
Our shopping stop. And he's just blatantly selling the fakest Goran bro hats of all time. And I'm like, surely this is not surely this is not real. So
Stop
I
calling me
go in
Shirley.
there and I'm the nicest guy. You know what I mean? Like I could have went in there and just started roasting this cat. So I just go in there and I just type, these aren't real, right? I mean, just so we're clear. All I said was like, these aren't real, right? Or whatever. And he has a hat up and he's running it. And the next thing you know, you see him like start to touch his phone screen. And I'm like, immediately I know what's happening. And I'm like, I've never been banned from a show in my life. And it's boom, I can't view it no more. I'm like, what in the world, dude? I'm like, this guy just freaking booted me for basically stating the obvious, you know?
Yeah, but you look at his feedback, and obviously people thought they were getting real ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's why I've talked about on my videos in the past, like
There was
Goran
plenty
Brothers.
of them that were pissed too.
Yeah, there's Goran Brothers is like one of the most knocked off faked hats that's out there, but once you pick it up, you can just tell, you know, that a fake Goran Bros is just cheap China stuff. And I feel bad for people that thought they were getting a real one, and I don't know how many just bought it and then just complained just to complain. But
Yeah, this guy's cooking me in the chat, dude. Unbelievable.
yeah,
Everything I've done for him. Oof.
you can be kind of rude, I guess is a good word.
Yeah, dude, but I was nice then. I was like, dude, why are we bringing up old stuff, dude?
I don't get the end game on it really. Anyways, you know, it's not going to last that long. I mean,
But I mean, 2,000 items sold is like, I mean, you know, like that's quite a bit. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying that 2,000 items were all fake or whatever, but like, you know, I mean, when you go to his bio, and
yeah, you don't know what he was selling before he started this.
Yeah, I mean, his bio on whatnot, without saying in bold letters, all I sell is fake stuff, in a very elegant one paragraph way, it says I sell fake stuff. Yeah, it's literally like if you typed into ChatGPT and said, how do I make a bio, a paragraph that says I sell fake shit, but in the way a lawyer would say it, that's how it reads.
Yeah.
And I'm like, listen, whatever. But the thing is that when at whatnot as a platform, there's already people, especially in the Facebook groups and stuff like that kind of like warn people about the fakes that are sold on there. You know what I mean? And I don't think whatnot intentionally tries to allow people to sell fake stuff, but you know, you would think that like a company and a platform that's definitely growing in popularity, growing in revenue, growing in sellers and buyers, you know, that they would make a little bit more of a concerted effort that, you know, 10 reviews in a row of different people saying, hey, this shit's fake. Maybe you don't ban that seller right away, but maybe you sit in on the next show. Or, you know what I mean? Like maybe you just do your own due diligence and try to figure it out. And then you realize that like, oh, well, this guy is like not trying to hide it at all. He's just like, you know, he's
Well,
not going to tell you up front, like, hey, all of this shit's fake, but he's also not going to say that. You know what I mean?
That's in his thing. It says he's dedicated. My source and methods alone are so strategic that most would never attempt to walk in my shoes. They aren't acquired from Google searches. Through perseverance and dedication, I'm anti-establishment. I am anti-retail monopoly. Stop paying $450 for a t-shirt. No cotton on earth is worth it. I acquire the same quality, fairly priced.
Yeah. And the very first line of that bio says something like
ex-creative director for global retail conglomerates.
Yeah, what's the next line?
Using my skills and experience, I source products that meet your standards with or without a brand license.
There you go. With or without a brand license.
No cap.
You're not being transparent though. It's like annoying. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like transparency and being like, hey bro, yeah, these are fake, not banned. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Teach their own, but it is what it is. It's just, you know, it's just one of those things that's like, I mean, whatever, dude. Like,
I think it'll eventually catch up. I mean,
yeah.
The problem that jumps out to me is when you present it as Gorin. I mean, you can't. If you say I'm selling custom hats, good on you. But when you say I'm selling Gorin Bros hats, no, that's you're not.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like they weren't listed as Gorin Bros, but you know what I mean? Like everything about it is a Gorin Bro, the little tag on the freaking thing, like, you know what I mean? So like, you know.
Even a cheap little hang tag was ridiculous.
Yeah.
That thing had like this much string on it.
Well, the problem is, dude, is that these dudes are like for the 3 or 4 that I saw sold, they were like $14, $17, like, you know what I mean? And I'm like,
I saw 10 and 11.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know. I guess that's just kind of a bummer. And which is funny because I don't think I've ever like said publicly anything bad about any other seller on Whatnot, but this guy just sucks, dude. Yeah, that guy sucks, dude. I'm like, dude, I'll roast that guy any chance I get. Well, I won't be able to get any chances because I got freaking banned, dude.
Yep. Well, he's got a show in 10 minutes.
Hey, dude, see, this is when I wish that we had a freaking big following, dude. Like, I wish so much that there was like 50 people in our chat right now, and we could be like, boys, we're all joining this show, and and he's gonna pop up and he's gonna be like, oh my god, I got 70 people on my show, dude, we're about to kill it. You know what I mean? And then like everybody, all 50 of them are just gonna be like, fake shit, like you fucking suck, blah blah blah. Like that'd be awesome, dude. We need a big following so we can do shit like that. The name is Rob, can you tell him again on Whatnot? The name on Whatnot is Our Shopping Stop, all one word. OurShoppingStop. Our Shopping Stop, all one word.
Brandon, let's do it.
Don't roast him right away. Like let him show you what he's selling. I don't know what he's selling, but whatever he's selling.
It's the same shit.
Is it Gorin Bros?
Yeah, he's got it up there again tonight.
Yeah. So go in there and freaking roast them, dude. Like, yeah.
He doesn't say the bros part. Now it's just Gorin.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not even spelled right.
Trucker heat.
Yeah.
Trucker heat drop.
Yeah, it's more like trucker.
So what are those really retail? They're like $40 to $50, right? I mean,
I think so.
Most Gorin Bros hats, the good ones. I have one in my store that's legit that I'm priced it for $150. I got an offer on it today. It's the one with the unicorn on it. If you guys ever see it,
it's like the best one.
Yeah, it all depends on which creature it is, which hat it is.
I got an offer for $80 today. I declined it. I don't know. Maybe I should have taken it.
How long has it been up?
Almost 60 days now, I think. Almost 2 months.
Yeah.
But they're sold for $150. So I really don't want to. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
think
really
if
cool
it was
hat.
more in that 120-ish range, like that'd probably be a pretty acceptable thing. I mean, only 60 days is not, it's not like it's been up there for 6 months.
Yeah,
Hey, 60
know?
days, 60 days.
I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna let it hang out a little bit longer.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, especially like I'm sure one like that I'm sure has quite a few views and you know what I mean, stuff like that too, right?
Yeah.
Did Donnie say
Yeah.
he needed a Clydesdale hat?
Did you buy it?
Hey!
Did you buy it off of? No, that's the one
No.
I sold for 50, Rob.
Which
No,
one?
these are
Did you
mine.
buy
These
it?
are here.
Did you
I've had
buy it
these
from
for a
my
year.
eBay store last week?
No, I've had these here for like 6 months to a year.
Those two right there?
That's exactly
Yeah.
the one I sold last week.
What's
Look,
another
I got
one?
a bunch of them sitting under the table.
Radiator Ranch?
I don't think that's a banger.
Yeah,
Long
they're just
drink.
sitting here. I just noticed them.
I just noticed them, dude. I just noticed them. They're freaking. They're.
You just got a
Dude, that's
$50
so funny.
bill sitting underneath your table there.
Apparently,
Hey, Amanda wants to know how long you guys keep items before you donate them.
I guess it depends on if I see them, Amanda.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying.
No lie. I don't know where the box is, but no lie. I was texting my buddy Scotty about this. I had to open up a closet here because I was having a plumber come out today, right? And I realized in the closet I had set a box, and the box has like a dozen Titleist Vokey wedges in it.
Damn. And you just totally forgot about it.
Totally, I put them away and forgot they were in there.
Wow.
Now,
Yeah, hey, Steven, you know what they say though, right?
What's that?
Can't hide money. Can't hide it, dude. This guy
Well,
got
apparently
so
you
much
can't hide
money,
it in the
dude.
closet.
This guy got so much money, he just like has freaking couple $100 worth of shit. He's just like, yeah, I forgot about it.
All right,
All
look,
right.
when this, I'll do this. When the show ends, I'm gonna spin you guys around this room real quick.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna spin my laptop around and let you peek at the mess that I have right now.
Steven, how long you keeping stuff before you let it go?
So to answer Amanda's question, it's probably not the most. I mean, I don't know exactly what I'm trying to say. It's not the most. The way you should do it, I guess. But if things get marked down in my store, and say like I have something for $3 to $5 in my store, and I've had it for a long time, and then somebody sends me a stupid offer for $2, a lot of times I'll just end that listing, and then about once a year we go through and we do inventory, and on a lot of those things that I've ended the inventory or I've ended the listing on, they won't be listed anymore, so they get pulled out, and then we pull them out, and then I put them in a garage sale. And that's how we find them at the end. It's probably
And then
not.
what do you do at the end of the garage sale? So, I mean,
Like,
like,
have you been to his garage sale?
They don't donate it.
No,
Oh,
you
you missed
can't
a
go
good
to a
time.
garage sale like that Steven has because he knows the value of everything. So it's like you're going to go
No.
there and cook his ass.
Bowl, hockey. I was at that yard sale virtually.
I did do a whatnot yard sale.
Got some smashing stuff that I don't know where it is because I know I have a box full of head covers somewhere.
So that's generally how I do it to get rid of that old inventory, and I just don't put up with like $2 offers. And if I already have it $3 or whatever, I'm not messing with it anymore. I'm just done with it.
Yeah, I don't think Amanda and I really have like a set, after this amount of time type of thing. We don't do an awful lot of pulling things down from eBay to run on Whatnot. Like, do we do it? Yes, but I wouldn't say we do a lot of it. And normally, if I take it down from eBay, it's usually the ones that obviously we've had a long time and there's just no traffic on it. You know what I mean? And like, could I go back and adjust the listing, put it in a different category, so on and so forth. And we're not talking, and the price adjustment has already occurred. Then, it'll usually kind of just go to Whatnot. And then from there, it just goes into like a huge bag, like just a big black trash bag. And then once that kind of fills up, and to be honest, like I end up using a good amount of that stuff for giveaways anyway,
Right.
like if it's just like, if it's something that I've had, yeah, you know what I mean? And then anything, and then all the excess stuff or whatever kind of just goes, but we don't have like a set, hey, it's been here for 1 year or 6 months or, whatever, something like that. So,
that does remind me, we didn't tell them what the giveaway was going to be tonight.
Oh yeah, you guys, it's going to be a surprise.
It's a trash bag.
No, it'll be cool. I promise you it'll be cool. I'm not at the office. So I was in training all day and I didn't get over there today. So
you're going to get a trash bag of Mike's
you can
laundry.
I will say this. Whoever wins the giveaway tonight though, if you want to message me and say that you want a t-shirt or a hat, I'll give you the option of one of the two. So that way you can have something that you want.
And
so either way, it'll be a cool. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've done 2 giveaways so far, and I have actually given away 0 items. So, like, we're here to give you guys shit for free.
I've done 2 giveaways,
and you already did the hard part. You already got in here, typed into the chat.
And the guy that won it, I had to beg him to open it. Well, I beg her to open it.
Oh yeah. Manda.
Pretty sure
right there.
I'm 3 for 3. I've had to send something out every time, but I've loved every minute of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I still have the last one sitting upstairs waiting for an address. So.
Yep.
There you
Look
go.
it up if you want it. Send me the info and you got it.
Right down here. Make sure you hit us up on IG if you want a giveaway in the past so we can get it to you. I'm
gonna end up putting a statute of limitations, because come the Ray Train, this week, the 2 hats that I supposedly have given away, if they are not claimed, they will be sold. So I think
so. You will get the funds from that sale.
Yeah, this is not a 60-day return. 60-day free return policy, dude. This is 14 days and that's it. So,
all right. So anything else about promoting the show? I think one of the biggest things that I do is Instagram is really the best, and taking a video of everything that you have. And I know, Mike, that I almost clicked it today, but it was like $25 for an hour to do the show promotion on Whatnot. Is that what you're doing for each show?
No,
have y'all seen
not that much?
Have
you seen this? So when you're setting up your show now, at the very bottom, it asks you if you want to promote the show, and I guess it automatically loads like $25. I guess you can turn it down or up.
It should.
You can turn it down
adjust. Yeah, it should adjust based on time of day of the week, stuff like that. But yes, that is what I do. But I do not do $25 an hour. I do 5.
Yeah, that seems like a lot.
Yeah, I mean $25 an hour is like, I don't. Yeah, I do 5.
It's like
we talked about this like a couple months ago. Do I think that it's worth it? Do I think that it makes a difference? To be totally honest with you, I don't know. Because I do $5 an hour. It's literally the exact same thing as when you list literally anything on eBay and they say suggested ad rate is 13.7 or 24.8 or whatever. And you're like, no, I'm going to do 2 or 5 or whatever your number is. And that works for you. That's kind of, I take that, I use Whatnots in the same way. At the end, it shows, or I don't know if at the end, but definitely when in the show, when somebody buys something from you that joined the show because of the promotion, it'll let you know. So I'm always
what percentage, if you're going to give it a percentage at the end of the show,
it tells you in the analytics if you look.
How many do you think is promoted?
I mean, not like I wouldn't say a dramatic percent. Like, so for instance, on eBay, my promoted sales, it's like 60% of my total sales, right? Like it's a majority of my total sales. I would say that is not the case at all with Whatnot. I would say it's actually a very low percent. However, the way that I look at it is you get one person to buy something for a $5 profit per hour, then it, in a way, it pays for that. You know what I mean? And like, I'm also kind of trying to take into account like how many people are going to join the show via promoted that might not necessarily win every item that they're going to bid on, but that end up bidding up $1 or $2 extra for somebody else that is already in there, right? So it's kind of like, it's not super black and white. I don't think there is like a tiny bit more of a gray area, but yeah, like I don't know if it's worth it or not. I will tell you right now that if I was going to do a brand new show, brand new account, 0 followers, 0 sales, dude, I'd promote the shit out of it. Like, dude, I would crank my promoted thing way up. Why? Because because you're going to get a ton of traffic in there. You know what I mean? And then you're going to have to sit there and adjust like, okay, was it worth it? You know, will it be worth it on your first one anyway? That's for you to decide. You know what I mean? But like, people already struggle to get those first like 10 people into a show anyway. So like, if you're going to just do yourself a favor and just spend a couple extra nickels and promote it to help generate that first like handful of people in there, you know, then like I don't see why not.
I'm gonna
for people that are a little more established, then you know it might not be, but
I'm gonna try it tomorrow night. When people figured out I wasn't just running things for $3, I mean most people headed out in my show today, but it's like whatever. I was just there to hang out and sell a few things anyways. But I might try it if I go tomorrow night. I might try $10 an hour and see if I like that or not, and see, because I don't know if it's just junk traffic too. It's kind of like the giveaway thing. I mean, is it really worth running a giveaway to have 10 extra or 20 extra people in there that are just there for the giveaway anyways, just so your number looks better?
Yeah.
Well, if it's buyer's giveaway, you got to
buyers. Yeah. I'm up in the air on whether a giveaway is even worth it anyways. I haven't ran a giveaway in 3 or 4 shows.
Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you right now. I don't even think so. What's the reason that you do giveaways? In all honesty, I'll tell you, it's to get followers.
Yeah.
Like that's why you do a giveaway, right? I don't know how many. I have 4,000 followers or some shit like that on there. I ran like, or it's something close. And I did a show last week, maybe on Tuesday or Thursday or whatever. I can't remember. I don't know. But like just kind of a standard thing. It was in the middle of the day. It's like 4 p.m. It was a scheduled thing. It had like 40 bookmarks on it. Guess what my maximum viewers was for like
12.
An hour and a half? Was
14.
Like, yeah, something like that. And then like my average viewers was like 7 or 8 people. So like you're going to tell me that almost 4,000 people got a notification that I was going live, and of 4,000 people, 7 decided that they were going to show up. I mean,
well, now,
you know what I mean?
It
like,
depends on if they bell you for notifications, though.
Yeah, but I thought they notify you.
What did you say, Rob?
You have to bell a person for notifications. So when you're in, let me pull up somebody. Hold on. Get out of the way.
I've never belled anybody, and like my whole
hold on.
I have so many of them.
Hold on, look at here. Watch this. What's your name again, Michael? Fired Up Finds. So okay, so here you are. You see that bell? Where's it at? You see that bell right there?
Yeah.
If you can see one. That means I'm getting all notifications from you. If I turn that off, I don't get any notifications from you.
But that's the default, though. It is when you follow. It has to be, because I've never, dude. There's like people that I follow on Whatnot that I haven't seen a single one of their shows.
When you hit
and
follow,
the shit is
it comes up and it asks you, "Do you want?" Yes, it is the default. But when you hit the follow somebody,
Yeah.
Like, you know, when it comes to, do you want to follow this seller? And you say
Yeah.
yes. A second pop-up comes up and says about notifications.
Oh,
And
really?
you can select all, which it's the default to, or you can change it.
Well, what in the world? I'm
So
about to go follow some
it's not. It may not be where all 4,000 of your followers have you belled for notifications.
Let's see what's up with this guy real quick.
Could also be that 3,500 of them were at work at 4 o'clock.
Yeah. See, like if I just clicked on this guy, I wasn't following him, and I just clicked follow. It didn't prompt me to do anything. It just that came up, and it's already clicked. Like there was no other interface that came up and said anything about like.
Well, maybe that's
not
only during
wanting-
a live show then. Yeah, maybe that's only during a live show.
Yeah. So then I have to click it again to pull up this screen.
Yes, you have to click it again to pull that screen up, but you could
Yeah,
turn the notifications off.
That's what I'm saying. So it automatically notifies you about everything. So it's like, you know, if you're me, dude, I'm getting notifications constantly about people I don't even know that I just like have followed or whatever.
Well, a lot of
And-
those people could be like Steve and have their notifications turned off.
Yeah, yeah. But I guess just that's my general point is that, and we've probably said it before, that followers definitely do not equal buyers. Like, you know,
Yes.
like that is a super, and that's really the only reason that you run giveaways, in my opinion.
But now
And like I
believe
heard it's an algorithm thing.
Yeah, I believe it is an algorithm thing where it will keep you up, not at the top, but up toward the top for when people are going through. So instead of being show number, 48 in the list, maybe you're show number 13 and people get to you faster when they're swiping through shows.
Dude,
It's
Coach
great.
Porch is the Gandalf of
It's
whatnot.
it's white, not gray.
funniest-
This is white, not gray.
the funniest thing of all time, dude. Gandalf the Gray, dude.
Thou
he
shall
spelled,
not pass.
dude, he spelled gray wrong. He spelled gray like a European, dude.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Right at you.
Oh, that's hilarious. Right. Yeah, so I honestly I am with Steven on that. Like, do I still run them? Yeah. Will I still run them? Also, yeah. But
Well, for me,
know.
you know what I use it as a tool to promote purchases. Because okay, I'm going to give you a sticker or a ball marker. All right. Who needs 1,000 of those? But what you want is to hit that thing, and it for it to drop your shipping cost as a buyer.
I didn't
So
know
I
that it did
promote
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yes, because remember, you're paying the shipping on the giveaway.
Yeah.
So now if they got to build up to $9.21 to get the free shipping and you pop off $2, they win a giveaway. That's $2 of shipping. That comes off that $9.21.
Oh, I didn't know that at all. That's
Yeah.
actually a much smarter
That's why
like
you'll hear me say it.
marketing.
That's why you'll hear me say it in the show. I know you guys aren't all after this sticker, but you're going to get lowered shipping cost if you win this giveaway. So make sure you jump in. Because then that makes people want to follow you. Now your followers numbers are going up. Now we've said 1,000 times between each other, it's not the amount of followers you have, it's the amount of buyers you have.
Yes.
But when you're on the outside looking at someone else and you see somebody that has 120 followers, somebody that has 10,000 followers, you know this guy's been around and he's a proven commodity.
Yes.
So there's 10,000 people following him. He's got to be doing something right.
Yeah.
Not to say the guy with the 120 who's just starting out doesn't deserve a chance.
But there's just a
But
little
that
more
does-
credibility
that
when
does,
you have.
Yeah, that does give the perception that you
Yeah.
are a good seller.
For sure.
All right. Giveaways and promoting at $10 tomorrow. I'll try.
Yeah. Yeah, do it.
But I agree. I do the same thing that you were just talking about. Instagram, I try and push everybody to join my Instagram so they can get preview videos of what's coming out that week. And then I still take that same preview video and I put it into my whatnot listing.
Yep.
So you'll see the thumbnail, and then if you're there for like 1 second, it pops off and you start to see the preview video. So that'll get you a little idea of what's coming up in the show.
Yeah. I would say
I think
for a lot
so.
of people as well, when it comes to, you know, maybe their first shows or just trying to gain traffic on their stuff, a good thumbnail just on your Whatnot show alone, I think can like really help out. And you don't want to make this mistake where you're like Amanda ran into one yesterday where like the thumbnail was like Lululemon and aloe and like another like really good Viore or whatever, you know what I mean? And then like when she went into the show, it was like Maker's Mark and or like whatever that member mark,
Members
members
mark.
mark,
Remember Smart?
and
That's
so
cool.
like you want to be honest, like in the like you want the thumbnail to show the best stuff that you have, but also stuff that you're gonna all be selling too. You don't like but a good thumbnail I think is super important for people that are just scroll that, and then the 3 tags that you're able to have on your Whatnot shows are I think
Yeah.
super important as well. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
want to make sure that you're utilizing those 3 tags to the best that you can, whether you're selling like, ladies Y2K or, whatever it is. You want to make
Yeah.
sure that you're tagging stuff appropriately.
And
Because
for the tags, don't give up on those, because if you're searching for a specific thing that you want to say you're selling, it might not be there today for that show, but submit it as a request. You can request tags,
right.
and they'll review it and possibly put it in, add it in.
And that's how you're found if somebody puts in the search bar they want hats.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so
Hats.
or whatever, because hats is not really a category on
But it is a tag.
but it is a tag.
Yeah. What about
Oh, that's what I was going to ask today.
Yeah.
Did you see the other I hadn't seen the other button that says I could go live on YouTube or Twitch or something.
Yeah. Yeah. It's in your show setup.
So can I can go live on Whatnot and I can connect YouTube now?
Yep. You could. Well, it's been that way for quite a while.
See, I feel like
you
it
could
has
broadcast
been
the
that way.
show. Yeah, it's been that way
had
for a
those
long while.
2 buttons before you start the show. It's been that way.
Well, you got to set it up in the beginning for your when you're setting your show up.
I have to link my YouTube account. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try. I got a lot to do tomorrow if I'm gonna do another show.
But you got to make
Yeah.
sure to let everybody know they got to come to Whatnot to bid. They can't bid
Right.
on. But yeah, you can
I will-
broadcast. It's been
I will
forever
say-
you can broadcast to YouTube.
I haven't read this yet, but like I feel like this is an interesting message. Do you guys maybe not, but do you guys know who Bid Stitch is or what Bid Stitch is?
I
Bid
don't.
Stitch,
I've-
no?
I think I've heard of it.
It's a fairly large like vintage Instagram account.
Yeah.
They just they post a lot of stuff. They have some like super cool YouTube videos and stuff like that. But anyway, they have this one called Bid Stitch 2. And it kind of just does a little bit more of like the kind of like community like freaking submissions or whatever. Well, dude, that Bid Stitch 2 messaged me today on Instagram and said,
Really?
yo, yeah, like they freaking, and I'm like, what in the world? It says, yo, this is random but curious if you'd be down to try selling on Easy or Ezzy or however you say that. Booking right now, and we'd love to get you on and try it out.
I've been not on that. I've had somebody reach out kind of like that before too.
About that platform?
Not that platform. It was a different platform. But yeah, you got to get. Are you going to have to? The questions to ask are: am I driving my own traffic? Am I going to have to drive all my traffic to this show? Do you already have buyers on that platform?
I've never. Yeah, I don't even have it downloaded. I've never been on it.
Yeah.
The only thing that I know about it, as a matter of fact, is because Bid Stitch, the main Bid Stitch account, they push that platform, and they'll have people that know the account that will allow them to come to their house and sell their collections. You know what I mean? Of like band tees or like whatever it is, and they'll sell them on, I don't even know how to say it, EZ or Ezzy, it's EZZE, however in the world you say that name. And you know, they'll sell it on there. And so that's the only, you know, that's the only interaction I've ever had like with that platform. So I don't know, I just thought it was interesting because I was like,
For sure.
and I'm sure they probably, you know, they probably blasted that out to like, you know, a ton of people. But it was interesting considering that that account and I have never had any, you know, back and
It's
forth
definitely
or
worth
anything.
looking into what the selling fees would be there, and
Yeah.
seeing what it's all about traffic and how much traffic they have.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it
Whatnot just has such a lock on the market right now, dude. Like
Yeah.
when you, I mean, this is the thing. The comment, I mean, especially I'm sure Rob's done it a lot. I'm sure you've done it a lot, like in your real, like people that you know in your real life. But dude, I've gotten at least like 15 people in my real life onto Whatnot as buyers. Like just by saying like, hey, dude, like there's this thing, you know what I mean? And it's called Whatnot, and you can get like all the best shit that you keep talking about that's
Yeah.
really expensive. You go on there and you'll get it like for pretty cheap considering, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like, so people go in there. But
I always preface
anybody
it
else that is an online buyer, they don't know about online, like they don't know about live online buying like that. You know what I mean? They know about eBay and Amazon. You know what I mean? And some people in like the younger generations will know about Depop, and maybe in the older generations will know about Etsy and Poshmark or whatever it
Well, I
is,
think
right?
it's becoming more and more out there than you think.
Yeah, but
because
it's
now when you
still
go on
not a
eBay, you still have that
mainstream
big
thing.
thing. Right, but I think it's becoming that way because now, like when you go on eBay, you got the big red symbol that says eBay Live.
Yeah.
Instagram has a ton of lives that go all the time. You see them up in your stories.
Yes.
They Whatnot dropped some money on Post Malone. I don't really that he did like some Magic the Gathering stuff, I think, at one point, but they haven't really done much outside of that as far as like
See, like they've
big
done the Snoop
promotional.
Dogg one.
Yeah.
They've done who sold their sneaker collection? Who was that? Was that Shaquille? No, it wasn't Shaq. It was there was like a big name NBA player that sold their sneaker collection with those I can't remember what the guys' names are that run that huge freaking sneaker account on there. Yeah, they've done some of that, but a lot of that's like kind of like the pop culture stuff. What I'm talking about is I want to see Thursday Night Football a freaking commercial about it, you know,
For
or like,
Whatnot, yeah.
I mean, well, like I'm not like that's obviously a big like, you know, that's I'm saying it's kind of a big thing, but like you have
You can't
just
show that
for
too much,
people
Rob.
that are kind of like in the oh yeah,
You're right.
freaking YouTube.
I just slide it back around real fast.
Because you know, but just like you know, commercials on TV or like ads on YouTube. Like I've never seen a Whatnot ad on YouTube before. You know what I mean? But I guess I don't need to watch ads on YouTube, but still, you know.
You want the Whatnot 4K camera?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's coming. I think we'll definitely have a little bit more Whatnot
it's definitely
exposure.
coming. I mean, because you know the big boys are all looking at Whatnot, going, "Oh, okay, they're doing a little something there. How can we make it?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
you never know. The owner might actually be trying to. I don't know. A lot of
sell
those,
Whatnot,
yeah, a lot of that stuff they just build it to sell it.
build it, sell it. Yep.
And so eBay eats it up. Or I don't know. I doubt Poshmark could buy anything, but be
Who
interesting.
knows?
But they're doing good. I think they're making updates regularly. They're trying to make things better. It's not. I don't feel like they're abandoning it. They're really trying to make things better every time I go on there. And I don't go on as much as y'all, so I see things are like totally different a lot of times when I go on. And like that other button, I had no idea that was there until today. I almost hit it, but I'll see if I can go live. I would like to be able to go live on TikTok more than anything to sell stuff. But TikTok will also take you down if you start talking too much about selling things other places. If they have their algorithm will pick that up and automatically like boot you off if you talk about selling stuff other places. All right.
Yeah, they
can't say the
Whatnot
flea
came,
on.
Yeah, that on the on Whatnot's last like update thing or whatever, they said that they were like they're going to start more harshly monitoring. Harshly wasn't the word they used, but more strictly monitoring chats and messages for violations for people trying to solicit stuff off platform. So
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't know. I talked about my website today a little bit. I mean, it's just kind of in passing. I don't want to tell people to go there. I mean, they can buy the stuff if they want to now, right, on my store. So I don't know how much I can say and what I can't say, I guess, on
yeah,
Whatnot. I'm kind
yeah,
of nervous to say anything.
yeah. I just try to keep everything like, you know, uh this and that instead of it being like specifics and you know, or just giving people like a little just hit me up, you know,
Yeah.
like so.
All right, we ready for? I had kind of an interesting rank it today. It's
Oh, here we go.
what if you're not gonna do reselling?
Okay, Raiders, it's everybody's favorite time. It's time to play Rank It.
So say you had to pick a different side hustle. I want you to rank it. Would you do? What would be your first choice? Would you do DoorDash, Uber, a content creator, or you can go ahead and answer another. Say you needed another side hustle, you couldn't do reselling anymore. What would you guys do? I was just kind of interested, but you had
I
to
mean,
do something else.
obviously, I would have to be a male dancer.
He said he's got to be a juggalo or whatever they're called, dude. What are those
Look
called?
at it.
Juggalos or something like that?
No, that's a bad gigolo.
Yeah, gigolo. Yeah, you got to be a freaking gigolo, dude.
I'm not gigoloing it. I'm just dancing. Like, get me
Dude,
Channing-
male dancer is
Get me in the
just
Pink Pony Club. Let me get up on the stage.
Pink Pony
Channing
Club,
Tatum
dude.
over here.
Oh my gosh, dude, that is the most diabolic thing I've heard all freaking weekend, dude. That's crazy.
So-
Oh,
all right, you'll get another chance to answer me for real, Rob. What did you think?
I will
Mike?
tell you.
Honest-
I will tell you
honestly,
what I want. What are you doing, Rob?
I say honestly, I don't know. I don't think. If I wasn't doing this as a side hustle, I'd probably really just be playing more golf.
You would have
Golf
no
doesn't make you
hustle
money.
at all.
Probably not. Probably not.
So he'd be spending more money.
I doubt I'd be spending more money, and you'll.
I'll tell you this, Steven. I would not do any of the ones that you listed. I wouldn't. Never one time have I ever woke up and thought, I want to go DoorDash or Uber.
Right.
I've never thought that. Nothing about that sounds fun to me or amusing or any of that. Content creator would probably be like somewhere on my list, I guess. The barrier to entry on content creation to be profitable, seems like sometimes you have to do it for quite a while. And even when you do it for like, a extended period of time, the monetary value of it is still like, not much. So like you really have to grind at that for, unless you just get lucky and pop quick. But for everybody else, it seems like you have to do that for a really long time. That's probably one of the better things about reselling in general is that the barrier to entry is like $5. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
or
once
like
you can
for
afford.
free. Yeah. Or it's like whatever you just already have. Like that's literally the best thing about it. But if I couldn't do this, the other side hustle that I would have I would probably go be a teacher at the fire school, to be honest with you.
That would be cool.
Because it's like, to be honest with you, and like everybody in my real life knows this, the only two things that's like other than people in my life that like I love is being a fireman and and like this whole resale game. Like I could talk to you for hours about being a fireman. I could talk about hours about the resale game. And so there's not something off the top of my head that I could think of that would be like, dude, I would enjoy doing this on my off days as much as I enjoy doing this, except for probably going and like teaching the recruits or, teaching some kind of classes or whatever at the fire college. So.
Yeah, see, I was thinking this along those lines. It wouldn't be a side hustle per se.
Yeah.
But for me, a job at a golf course.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I would do.
Exactly.
Because
like that's the reason. That's the reason that it's also kind of the reason that Steven does it as well. But specifically for Rob and I, like we do it because we like it. You know what I mean? Like we don't do it for. The money is good, but we're still okay without it. And Steven also does it because he likes it as well. He just has a little bit more at stake with it. But he could easily just say, "Fuck this, I'm out," and go just do a more common job. But it's because we all like it. That's why it's like that. That's a hard one. It's a really good one because it's a hard one. Because that's the part of freaking side hustles is that you want to be able to do shit that you enjoy to make some extra money because you're already. A lot of us do stuff that we don't necessarily love to do for our full-time jobs. You know what I mean? So.
I just thought of one. Helicopter tours.
Dude, this guy. Dude,
are you a licensed helicopter pilot?
No.
Oh.
No.
Dude, this guy's gonna go drop 50 grand on a helicopter pilot's license to start making.
See that shit over there?
Yeah, dude, to go fly in restricted airspace over the White House and get scrambled on by F-16s, dude.
Let me tell you something. My son learned to fly planes in this area, and you think the White House is the restricted area. There is so much restricted airspace around me. It's not even funny.
I bet.
There are places you don't even know that exist.
Yeah.
Literally NSA is 10 minutes down the street from me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
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 Well, maybe that one pilot should have probably figured that out before she ran into that freaking helicopter.
I'm pretty sure they determined it was the helicopter's fault.
Okay,
it was,
whatever.
yeah.
Either way, it's okay. Tomato. They both should have been figuring it out. Okay.
All right.
God,
I think everybody.
All those souls.
Steven, what's your? You got to answer your question.
We already went on.
No. Wait, what?
The music,
I can't hear anything.
Is on.
He can hear you because he started dancing.
Yeah, he heard
He
it.
was like this.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was like, dude, I want to know what Stevens is. This is not fair. We can't go to the next episode.
Honestly, I didn't even think of an answer. I just really wanted to know what y'all would do. I guess
that's not fair.
What I will say is I've not done Uber. I have done DoorDash, and I think I've told y'all I've done DoorDash, I've done Turo. I would really like to do Turo again and try to give it one more shot, but I would not do DoorDash either. It's really too much stress. I just feel stressed with other people's food and trying to get it to them on time and whether they'll like it or not. I wouldn't mind doing. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing more of the shopping though, since I'm kind of familiar with it. I would probably do like the Walmart Spark if I could get onto that and just picking stuff up at the store and delivering it. I think I would like doing that, and just because I like being out and having the freedom as well. So I would probably go with that.
Not content creation, considering that like you kind of already have like your toe in the door in a way. Like you have some experience in that anyway. You wouldn't like try to jump 2 feet in.
Yeah, you're probably right. I tell you guys, Amazon affiliate would probably be it. I would probably do that. I'd probably sit here and make 100 videos a week and just reviewing every single thing in my house and try to build up the Amazon affiliate. Yeah, you're right. That's what I would do. That would probably be and the thing is about it is it keeps on paying. I mean, it just keeps going. If you find like it's kind of like on eBay, you try to find like evergreen items or evergreen content, try to find things that sell over and over again. That's all you would do on Amazon affiliate too, is you try to find the really good items that sell a lot that people aren't on that listing already that have their video on there. And with a little research, I think I could find some banger items if I put a little more time into it. And that's probably you're right. You knew me better than I did.
I know. Listen, I know.
See,
Listen,
I
I
see
know
over
you
the road trucker
inside
there.
and out.
So that's what I would do. Amazon
Yeah.
affiliate creator. Final answer.
Good.
All right, back to it. He's gonna act like he can't hear it.
Dude, and
All right,
Even
listen,
though at the
I
beginning he was like this.
I'm not
Yeah.
joking. I'm not even joking when I say this, dude. I swear on everything I've ever loved, I cannot hear that.
I don't believe you. Rob's up
Ah! Vintage Orvis Zambezi jackets. There you go. Look at them.
first. Oh, it's got the elbow patches on it.
The Safari cotton twills. Yes. Yes. Bringing 60 and above $50 on that little one. But hey, these things have a sell-through rate that is to die for.
So
And
that's like
elbow
if you're heading out for a safari, then you grab your Orvis elbow patch
Or if you're going,
jacket.
if you're going to lunch and play croquet, I mean, hey.
Is that the only 2 times you would wear one of these?
I don't know. I don't really live in that circle, so I don't have that much money.
You think the people that are going to the country club are wearing these?
I think it depends on the country club. It could be for a dinner club,
You think
a
that?
wine club,
Yeah, maybe.
maybe a bourbon tasting.
Bourbon.
This one here, Rafa cycling jerseys. I mean to tell you, they bring money over money over money over money over money. Look at that. The range is what you see there. Pretty close to $100 up to that one that's $300 if you find
Because
some
that's
of
the
the
Palace.
more. Yeah, so if you find
I think
some
it's
of the
streetwear
more,
brand, I think.
yeah, that's a collab they did.
Yeah.
But Rafa on its own is $100 bill.
Wow.
Cyclists
What's it?
are, cyclists are intense with their gear, man.
Yeah, I get the hats every now and then. I've never found a banger cycling hat though. They're all $20.
Well, maybe you should look for Rafa.
Yeah.
They're all
Yeah.
$20.
Yeah,
There's-
$20.
Well, that's because they're investing $100 in their gear they're wearing.
But yeah, I didn't know this Rafa. Maybe if I find a Rafa hat, do they
Yeah.
make cycling hats?
No idea.
These are pretty
More research.
looked
to be done.
over. Nobody really picks them up in the old Goodwill either.
No, I
Yeah,
think
this
a
is
lot
a-
of people just pass by them because they don't. If you're not, I think if you're not in the cycling,
Yeah, you don't know.
you don't know what they are. They all look like cycling shirts.
All right, what do you got, Mike?
Oh, dude, we got freaking bangers, boys.
Do we got to look? At
We
your phone, or did
got
you put 'em on the
bangers.
stage?
Here you go. What'd you say?
I said we got to look at your phone, or did you put them on the stage?
Oh no, dude, I didn't. Dude, come on. You guys know that I'm like the most unprepared. So we're not out here doing all this stuff. All right, here you go. I'm showing you things that only sold like insanely fast, right?
Boom. Just
These
like that.
boots right here we got on
They are made
Sunday.
for walking.
Yes, they are called Chippewa. That is
Chippewa.
Chippewa. These are the snake boots. Snake boots, you'll know that they're snake boots because they're super long. They're usually like 17 or 18 inches. The
That's for
boot
snake.
shaft. These ones are made in Italy. I didn't think there was anything like ultra special about them. But I had never heard of that brand before. I looked it up. Sell-through rate super good. I had them listed for $164. Somebody sent me a $150 offer in one day, and I took it. So that's $150 plus ship. I paid $15 for those on Sunday. And then this is a really good one. So
Excuse me.
this right here is called Wonder Workshop. It is kids like teachers use them that teach like elementary school and shit like that, and
Okay.
it's some kind of like learning tool toy thing. I don't know everything about it, but it, for anybody that's like listening, it's called Wonder Workshop Wonder Pack. It kind of looks like little robots and shit like that, and has like little freaking USB cords, and like there's this they use it for learning. I don't know that much about them, but I got the one I just showed you is out of the box. It actually sold for 75. I had it listed for 84. I got 2 of those out of the box complete, and one brand new in the box. The brand new one in the box sells for 250. So I listed them all at the same time. This one sold already, and the brand new in the box one should sell. But I think this goes for a lot of the stuff that like teachers use. If you find like interesting like learning tools or like learning games for like younger kids, dude, some of those are like straight up grail finds. And then I wanted to show you a couple of these real quick. These are just 2 baseball gloves. We do super good on baseball gloves. Like I don't know if it's if it's something that you guys sell all that much or pick up that much, but these 2 right here, one is the Mizuno MZC 20, and then the other one is the Mizuno GXC 100. They're both
Mizuno baseball gear sells like hotcakes.
They're both youth. They're both catcher gloves. They were both in really good shape. I bought them for $1 each last Sunday at the flea market. And but I mean, like, baseball gloves are so worth the look up. Like, if you guys are out and see baseball gloves that you can tell obviously aren't like the Walmart one that was made yesterday, and like if it just has like a good break into it, it's real cowhide, made in America is always great. Like, especially catcher's mitts, like of all the baseball gloves that I will look up, catcher's mitts are the ones that I look up the most, because they tend to be some of the best sellers, honestly, not just in profit but in how fast they sell. So don't skip over your baseball gloves, and they're impossibly easy to ship. So like
For sure.
just some really good ones. So hopefully you guys can find something like that.
Mine is going to be kind of interesting because we didn't have a very good week at all since we haven't really listed much. So I went back to like almost last year, and I started looking up some of the best sales that I had last year, and I had some interesting hats here that I wanted to show you guys. Let's look at, check out this one. So this is $150 Oregon. I want you to remember this brand right here of vintage hats, and the colorway was really awesome too. This is Oregon Ducks, made in Korea, but Catboy, and this was almost like a canvas feel on this hat. But Catboy is a great vintage brand that you may not see very often, but whenever you see this brand, typically the hat's it's a really great 90s hat brand right there. Catboy. It usually has like the collegiate like logo on the tag, and then it will say Catboy underneath it.
That's a good looking hat right there.
Oh yeah. It sold almost immediately too. And it was vintage.
Nice.
That was a good one. Let's see. Check this one out. The Spider-Man went for $80 on.
Damn.
Always
the blockhead.
The blockhead. It had like Spider-Man spell out on the back. I wish I could have pulled up all the pictures. But anytime you see the old American Needle, Marvel, they do about all sorts of cartoons and stuff during that time. You'll the American Needle blockheads. Some of them are like $30, but there are some rare ones out there that get to the $100 range pretty easily. And this
If
Spider-Man,
you get a wool blockhead,
yeah,
that's a don't even look it up, just buy it. But
right,
you get wool blockheads, like they're usually $100 or more.
right, for sure.
That's a sick ass hat though.
Yeah, and you kind of notice these are all like great colorways, and that's really what makes a difference a lot of times on hats.
Now, let me ask you something real quick, Steven, about it, even about that hat. Do you find that yellow is a hard sell? Regardless of like not design, but regardless of what the I don't know what I'm trying
team
to say.
or
Like team or whatever, you know what I mean? Like whatever it is. But do you
Yeah.
find yellow to be a hard sell?
yeah, it doesn't sell very well.
Yeah.
I kind of got lucky with that one. It's just kind of happened to be rare, like
Yeah.
super rare, and Spider-Man sells. But yeah, a yellow hat in general does not sell very well at all.
Because it goes the same with t-shirts. Like we've ran into like good t-shirts that were, if they were in white or black, would be like really, really awesome. But for whatever reason, they're in yellow. And I'm like, bro, this is like it's the worst color. Well, it's like to sell specifically.
Yeah.
You know? But that's
I don't think I've ever bought a yellow shirt on purpose.
No, me neither. No.
I guess maybe if you were Savannah Bananas, who even wears yellow? Does anybody wear yellow?
No, because yellow is
Baseball,
like, not a good
NFL,
color.
or
No. Nobody. It's not a good. I mean, I'm not saying they don't have maybe a yellow accent, but there is no like main color yellow.
I'm sure there's somebody that wears yellow.
I mean, like the Oregon Ducks have like yellow trimming sometimes. Like, but
UCLA is gold more than
Yeah.
yellow.
yeah, it's not like their main color is not yellow.
The Chargers, yeah, I guess it's kind of blue. It's more blue and
But it's
yellow.
way like blue is their main color, then they got like the trimming, like the yellow
Golden
trimming.
State Warriors,
Yeah.
Oh, Golden State does do yellow. Well,
Brazil
That's
national soccer team, Los Angeles Chargers, Milwaukee Bucks, Pittsburgh Steelers.
all of those are
Steelers,
like green.
yeah.
Oh, but dude,
Predators,
the Steelers is like
Penguins.
black, white, and yellow.
Yeah.
They don't. Do they even have an all yellow like jersey?
Yes, the Bumblebee jersey. It's
Do they?
Oh yeah.
sick.
You're right.
It's
You're
stupid
right.
looking.
Yeah, that's probably why
Okay.
the Jags whooped that ass in 17, dude.
All right, Jeremy McGrath. If you don't know, this is why I looked. I don't think there was a comp on this one, but I just
He's a
happened to
legend,
know-
by the way.
Yeah, so legend, motorbike,
Motocross.
motorbike.
You gotta ride a motorbike in motocross.
It's so good.
So it was a really good hat, and I think there wasn't a one out there when I listed mine, and one had sold for like $70 or $80 before. But since there wasn't one on the market, it's kind of like what I did. I just went in and put a pretty hefty price on it, and took a couple of months to sell, but $100 on the vintage Jeremy McGrath was awesome.
Positive feedback.
Yeah, that has all the good stuff, dude. Like the design on it's so good. You got the name recognition for all the motocross people. Dude, Jeremy McGrath was like freaking popping when I was in like late
Yeah.
elementary school, early middle school. Like everybody knew Jeremy McGrath.
What else we got here?
Ooh.
80 bucks on the World Cup. This one does really good. It sells super fast too. The red, white, and blue World Cup. A lot of times, I found like the Ireland one and the Mexico one, they just don't sell for as much as the USA one is really good. And this one was actually wool too, so it sold super fast.
World Cup will be here next year, so
Yep, it's gonna be a
it'll
big
be
deal.
oh yeah. Yeah, we already have plans to go to New York, Miami, Atlanta, I believe.
And since it's about that time, let me give you one jacket brand if you don't know it. I call it
Steel.
Stio. And then, of course, anytime this was even small, it was goose down. Anytime goose down, it usually does pretty well. But this was $150. Steel makes some pretty good jackets as well, and it was waterproof. So putting all those things together, whether it's Gore-Tex, goose down, just can't lose.
Well, now, how did you get that in a hat box?
What are you talking about? Why?
Dude, that's when he was in the trenches at the bins, dude.
No, I meant to ship it.
I have regular boxes too.
No, he put it in a Walmart plastic bag and put a label on it. It said
Taped
Studio.
all around it, slapped it, off it
Here
went.
you go.
Ah. Dude, hey, I didn't even tell you guys, dude. I found my first ever freaking Pendleton blanket today.
Really?
Dude, I'm freaking gassed about it too, dude. I was so stoked.
What are they going for now?
Like this specific one, not specific pattern, but this one is what does it say? Beaver State Pendleton Mills. I haven't looked up all the different tags, but I'm sure like there's different Pendleton tags. The Beaver State ones go for like 200. So I don't know exactly for that pattern, but the sell-through rate is super good. You know what I mean? So like, they're pretty consistent $200. Yeah, I was like, if I just lived in a cold environment, dude, I think I would probably keep it. It's just like, it's such a sick blanket. It's such a sick blanket. So be on the lookout for those Pendleton blankets. Woolies.
Yep.
All right. Let me gather up the names because it's almost time.
Hey, Don did say quickly for anybody that's not in the chat that wants to listen, Don did say it's not a huge money flip, but it's a quick one. He said, Wowie, right? WOWIE shorts. He said they sell for a pretty consistent 25 to 35 bucks. And it sounds like they sell pretty quick. So check out Wowie shorts. Quirky, what's up, dude? What's up, dude?
Quirky made it in.
By the way, whoever keeps shouting us out on Instagram, dude, like freaking, there we go. I'm getting these messages, dude. I'm like, dude, this guy's cool as shit. He just rolls around the internet.
It's her.
Shouting out
the meetup?
No, there's a Mike's something that tagged
Mike's
us.
meetup. Yeah, that's the lady that was in. Yeah, that's the lady that was in here that showed a few weeks back.
Yeah, well, she's cool.
Yep, absolutely.
We got tied 21-21, by the way.
Yep.
Okay, I got Quirky on the wheel, so I think we are good to go.
Big Quirt.
And we had one more question for you up at the very top that we missed. What about Travis Hunter? Is he going to be any good, Mike?
Travis Hunter. I saw that earlier. I didn't get a chance to answer the question. It's been 2 games. Let the kid have a career first. Then we'll say whether he's a bust or not.
I will say the way too early reaction is he's only 170 pounds. So like his physical ability to play both sides of the ball from a durability standpoint, it's just not going to be there in the NFL.
Well,
that warrants a number 2 pick. So I like him.
It's
though. His morale. His morale is like so good for the team, though, dude. If you watch him on the sidelines, dude, he's always hyping everybody up. Like I love that maybe the most about him.
I think the number 2 pick is for future Travis, not right now.
Yeah, like I'm not
what he's going to grow into.
Yeah, no, he's awesome. Like I wouldn't change it. Let's put it that way.
That's who you're talking about, Mike.
Yeah, Mike Metco.
Everybody drop Mike Metco meetups a follow.
He's cool.
Definitely appreciate Mike. All right. You ready?
Yep.
Shuffle.
Who's winning?
I'm gonna guess it's Furt because the name is so massive. It is. Furt, dude. That's so funny. Dude.
Oh man.
I called it, dude.
Big Furt.
are you here?
Big Furt, hit me up on Instagram. It's literally covering up my face right here. And you let me know if you want a hat, if you want a snapback, if you want a strap back, if you're a golf guy, whatever, I got you. If you want a vintage tee, send me your size, I got you. Yeah, I'll send you some cool shit. If you happen to be a Jacksonville Jaguars fan, I will be more than happy to send you some swag. So
Possible
don't lie to
ban.
me. Don't lie to me though, dude. Don't be no freaking Green Bay Packers fan. Be like, yeah, I'm a Jags fan, and then sell my shit. So we keep Jag shit in the family. So Big Furt, dude, that's awesome.
All right, guys, we appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. Remember, we go live every Wednesday, unless it's Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. We'll be here every week. We'll see you guys again next time.
I think that's probably going to move to Thursday.
Yeah, just keep checking in. Hit that notification bell.
Yeah.
Get in the chat.
Surprise.
Be a member.
Surprise, it's every Thursday.
Win something like Big Furt.
Hell yeah. Fizzy Furt.